Hello, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. It is Saturday. It's a rather nice day. It's kind of cold, but the sun's out. It's a little cloudy, but it is a nice Saturday for the middle of February, and I'll take it. Um, I usually, as I've said so many times, I don't like to do videos back to back, especially lately with my voice, kind of dying out on me. Um, but last night, I know this sounds insane. I know it's hard for me to grasp what is happening, but I had another vision, another dream, whatever you want to call it, last night, and this one went in tandem with the one I had last week, which I did a video specifically on that. That one I was specifically involved in. This dream was more vision, whatever, was more of I was there as a witness. This one, kind of like some of the ones that I had when I was in intensive care, especially about the Antichrist. I was witnessing things going on, but not participating in them. Like I was almost viewing these things, like a movie type thing. This was some of them I'm actually involved in, like the last week. But this one was like that, where I was kind of viewing things that were going on. And this dream vision that I had last night was, again, it was very disturbing. Um, I remember very vividly and very clearly. I had gotten up about 1 a.m. I needed to get something to drink for my throat. I keep a small refrigerator in my room, a real small one, to keep a cold water in there, because obviously I have throat problems and I do drink a lot of throughout the night. So I remember waking up and getting something to drink, and I fell fast asleep, which is very rare for me, but I fell right into a very deep sleep, and it happened. This vision dream was a part of last week's dream. About I had explained about the explosion, which obviously with the mushroom cloud would have been a nuclear explosion. If you haven't seen that video, then go watch that one first, because this one is the aftermath. Now, I wasn't, like I said, this was more, I was detached. I wasn't involved in this. I could see everything that was going on, and the funny thing is, I could actually feel the fear, and I could feel the people. They were petrified. They were terrified of what had happened, what was going on. This was the aftermath. These people were left. They had survived. Wasn't a lot, but there was, some. Some of them were horrifically burnt. I remember seeing, I don't know if you've ever seen radiation burns. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. And I could see this very, very clearly. I remember seeing a video when we were in school a long time ago about the nuclear disaster in Chernobyl. And they showed videos of the firefighters, the first responders that were there right after it happened. And they showed the aftermath of them with these horrific radiation burns all over their bodies, and they all died. And it was just like that. Their skin was peeling off. Now, some of these people were still mobile. Their whole body wasn't like that, because obviously they would have been deceased. That's just too much for a body to take. But there was a lot of people that had arms that were burnt, radiation burns, sides of their necks, just parts of their bodies, and they were in agony. And people were terrified because there was nothing, no structure, no government to lead or guide people in the way they should go, what they should do. I noticed that more than anything. There was nobody helping. There was nothing. It was pure devastation. I remember the cities, the crumbling buildings that were still, after the explosion. And I take it there was just more than the one that I had witnessed the week before in my vision dream. The buildings were still crumbling. They were still coming down, and people were still fearful of, going into cities, because these buildings were still, very weak structurally, and they were still collapsing. There was no police, no firefighters. There was no nothing. I witnessed no help of any kind, none. Just people in fear and agony and wandering about. I noticed there was people just wandering. They had nowhere to go. They didn't know what to do. This was total chaos. I mean, just chaos. I don't know why I started having these type dream things. I don't. These started when I had COVID pneumonia and I was in intensive care. Is when I started having the first one. I had a slew of them because I was in there for a couple of weeks. I had a slew of them in the hospital, like 7 of them, I believe, and didn't have any more for months and months and months until last week. I had the one that I did the video on, and now last night, and I felt very strongly that this one I had last night ties to what I had last week. I do believe God is showing me what is to come. I don't know when. I don't have dates. I'm not, nobody knows, when Christ is coming back, or the end is, going to occur, or the rapture, or any of that. We just get signs. The Bible gives us signs, to pay attention to. So I don't know when these are going to occur. I do know it's going to occur at some point. It's hard for me. You got to understand, it's hard for me to get on here and make these videos like this, because if you've seen my channel for the last few years, I've never done anything like this. Nothing. I've never talked about any type of dreams or visions. Nothing. No prophesying. Nothing. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a visionary. I'm nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is just, it's very hard for me to come on here and make videos like this, because, it's difficult. I know people are going to think I'm probably crazy, or there's something wrong with me. There's not. I'm not baffled by it, although the fact I know God's showing me things that's going to occur, and I need to make these videos. That I know for a fact. That I am completely satisfied that I am to do this. So if people laugh or think, I'm just having dreams and I'm taking them too far, that's okay. People are going to think what people think. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, people are going to think and believe the way they believe. It's just the way it is. I wish there was a way that I could convey to you in words that are more descriptive of how realistic these dream visions are. They're not regular dreams. They're not even close. I mean, I'm there. I can feel, I can smell, I can hear, just like I'm right here with you guys. I've said that before. These things are going to happen, and I know I'm being shown these things for a reason. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm not very comfortable because it just come out of nowhere. I'm not comfortable, but I'm going to do what God wants me to do. I'm going to make these videos because I know that's what He wants me to do. I may not have another one ever again. I don't know. I could have one next. I don't know. I just don't know. And if I do have another one, I'm going to make another video about it. And if nobody views it, then nobody views it. I'm doing what the Lord wants me to do, and I'm going to continue to do it. But I'm also going to continue making my regular videos about, this country and the way we're going, like a lot of my videos are about. I'm going to continue that way. But if this ever happens, I'm going to do God's will, and I'm going to put them out to the public. I don't think people really realize how bad it is and how close we are to these things occurring. I don't think people really, really think that this is going to happen. I really do think that. I really do think, and I'm talking about people that have a belief in God. They may not be strong Christians. They may not have a strong walk with the Lord. And those type of people, I don't truly believe they think that this is real as far as, the end times, the Antichrist, or the Battle of Armageddon, all the things that's going to happen with the seals that's going to be open. I don't think they truly think that stuff's real. But folks, it is. And these things are going to occur. That's about all I can say about it. There's not more I can say. But if I have any more, I promise you I will be putting them up on here. I don't like having these. They bother me. I did not get back to sleep after this. It was very bothersome, as it would anybody, But I'm going to continue. If I have any more, I'm going to continue to put them up. So pray for me, pray for this country. I thank you for watching my videos. I thank you for just taking the time to spend a little bit of time with me, with my videos. I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you again, and God bless each and every one of you, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.